Oh God, it feels
8
like it's been
days.
so long.
I know.
20
Well,
is it the
well, especially
24th? 9
since
days.
the season went off the rails so horribly so early. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. It was a bad year, and then Trevor getting hurt and everything. It felt like a fever dream of a season,
Yeah,
or a
yeah,
fever nightmare. It wasn't even a
yeah,
fever dream. It was just a
yeah.
weird. I don't know. Yeah, 23rd, 8 days.
8 days away.
Wednesday, July 23rd,
And then
8:30
when's the
a.m.
what's the first preseason game?
First preseason game is. I had it pulled up. Week 1, Pittsburgh, August 9th. And that is at Everbank Stadium. Then we got New Orleans, Caesar Superdome, and then we got the Dolphins, and then we got another 2 weeks without football, and then it's the Panthers week 1, which the
Panthers week one.
local channel here, local radio station, the sports station,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they have the Panthers blowing us out, and I'm just
I
like,
there's like
that's
there's so many people that are like that's like their sleeper, like the team to turn it around this year is the Panthers kind of a thing. And I'm like,
yeah,
all right.
I don't know, we'll see, but
We can't say much. The Jags were 3-14, so
yeah,
you know.
yeah, I know. It's tough to say we're gonna come out and slaughter the Panthers,
Yeah.
because yes, the Panthers have been terrible, but the Jags were also terrible last year.
Hey
It's
everybody.
What's up, boys? Welcome in, everybody. Join on in. We are getting started talking about. We're gonna talk about everything. Yeah, we're kind of talking about Jags Panthers here, but there's a lot more that led up to that, or that's leading up to that, and we're gonna get to it because we haven't talked about any of this live.
At
Me
all.
and Eric have kind of we've talked here and there, back and forth, texting each other, but we haven't quite just sat here and talked about Liam Cohen, James Gladstone, Tony Baselli EVP. We
That
haven't
that
talked
whole
about the
that whole
draft.
that whole thing. That uh, it was, I was telling you earlier, it was like when we talked about the off season earlier, like the whole beginnings of it, the firing of Doug Peterson, and then will they, won't they with Trent Baalke, and then they didn't, and once Trent was retained, once Broad Dog stayed on,
Oh yeah,
I was
oh
just
broad
like,
dog.
wake me from this nightmare, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it just felt like the same thing. We're gonna get rid of one, but not the other, and then we're gonna
Right.
get rid of another, and not the other, and then it was just gonna keep this cycle.
That's where we can kind of
Um,
jump into it because I went in for um some blood work the
mhm.
day that he fired Trent.
Okay.
And I remember like not thinking anything of it, and then all of a sudden my phone started blowing up as I was
Yeah.
getting my blood work, and I was like, "What's happening? What's going on?"
Right.
And as soon as I got out, checked my phone, it was everywhere that he fired Trent, and I didn't even
Uh,
message you. I called you
yeah.
immediately in the parking lot. I was like, "I gotta talk to Erik about this.
Right.
This is
Yeah.
insane."
Well,
Um,
wasn't it? And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure. Ben Johnson was the cream of the crop,
yeah,
and I think it was Shad's idea that that was his next guy. He was going to get Ben no matter what it took,
right,
as long as it didn't mean firing Trent, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then that kind of woke him up to it. And then when Liam came in and was like, "Well, I think I'll just go back to being an OC,"
yeah.
you know, and then that was like Shad was like, okay, change does have to happen because I'm not gonna, I'm gonna end up with Eberflus, right, as my as my next head
Right.
coach at this
Yeah.
rate,
Yeah.
so
Which would have been a that would have been a Trent guy probably.
I think, yeah, I mean, he was getting
Oh yeah.
fired from the Bears. I mean, you get fired for the Bears, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
again,
that's prime Trent. He's like, "Yeah, bring him in. He'll listen to everything I say."
right,
I
just like his draft, just how Trent drafted. let me get these injured guys like 2 or 3 rounds before they're supposed to go because I can fix them, right?
Right.
Because I'm smarter than everybody else.
That's how he
So
thought of everything. He thought he
yeah,
was one step ahead. Every
yeah,
time he thought he was one step ahead. And then there was some times where we actually thought he was. It's like, holy shit, the Calvin Ridley thing.
right.
When that happened, we're like, oh man, he actually did something crazy.
Token. Yeah,
And
yeah,
then, we kind of talked ourselves into last offseason some of Trent's moves. We were like, oh, this is great. And I joked about it, and maybe we should have took this as the indicator, but 10 minutes before free agency started last year, I joked around and was like, oh, he'll probably go and get somebody like Gabe Davis as a joke. As a
right.
joke. And he got Gabe Davis. And we should have been like, oh, no. This is
Yeah,
the beginning
that
of
free
the end.
agency class last year is an all
Terrible.
timer. It is an all timer.
Oh, my
I
God.
mean, not I want to say Alfred Morris, but that's not that was a running
Mitch
back
Mitch
for
Morse.
the Commanders. Yeah, Mitch Morris.
Yeah, he played okay, and then he retired.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that didn't work out at all.
yeah.
Paul Bay, what's up, man? Listen,
All,
we'll get you a shirt at some point. Give us a little bit. Spouse, what's going on?
did I not give
Welcome
you
in. Oh yeah, the link.
work?
Oh yeah, we'll send you the link.
We'll get it going.
A new era in Jaguars football. We're gonna exactly. We're gonna get on the hype train like we always do. We're hyped up, but I think we're getting hyped up for a good reason this time. I think Shad Khan made the right decision by making Tony Baselli the EVP. He brought him in before he made him EVP. He was in there helping to hire Liam Cohen.
Kind of
Right. He brought him in as a consultant, which was great. Love that. Tony Baselli, he's worked with the media over the past few years. He's in with the players. He knows what the players want. He knows what the fans want. He is the guy that is the glue, I think, that we've needed this entire time to help bring everything together. And he's been there the entire time.
I do too. I've always admired Tony. I mean, even as a kid, like that. I grew up, that was one of my idols. Which is
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really happen for O linemen, but man, just the kind of character that Tony is and the love that he has for this team, and how outspoken he's always been, about the Jaguars.
Right.
So to have him be the EVP, and again, we were talking earlier. I don't think that Tom Coughlin doesn't love the Jaguars, but I think his era had passed him by the time he'd become EVP for us. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I think, and another thing that Tom had was he was a coach and
Yep.
he wanted to be a coach, and I think that got him in trouble. I don't think Tony has any desire to be a coach. I
Yeah.
think Tony has a desire to make this the best team for Jacksonville.
I totally agree. And that's kind of where I felt with Trent. Like, I feel like part of him wanted to be a coach. He was always out there on the practice field, you know, putting his nose where it didn't belong. It's just like let them coach, let them do their thing. We don't need you out on the field. And that's kind of what I like seeing. Yeah, exactly. He's a micromanager. He wants everything to go his way. Doesn't matter if it's a good way or a bad way. It's got to be his way. And finally, Shad saw that he was the problem.
He's kind of a bit of a saboteur, if being a little bit honest. It's just like,
yeah. And I want to talk about that at some point. Not just him sabotaging, but Doug Peterson trying to sabotage Trevor.
Mason Smith.
And Mason Smith.
Yeah.
But sabotaging Trevor, 1010XL, I guess they got from Doug Peterson's camp that Trevor's not a.
You wanted to talk about that.
Well, I want to talk about everything.
I didn't hear about that, so I can't touch bases on it. Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, they said he doesn't watch film.
It's the same argument about how like football isn't Trevor's number one thing in his life, which
we've had to hear that for years, which is insane.
Right. Yeah.
He
So
Trevor, whether people agree or not, Trevor plays at a high level when he's not injured. He makes plays that other quarterbacks cannot make. There's very few quarterbacks in the league that can make the throws that he makes. He is a prototypical quarterback who has been held back by
yeah,
Urban Meyer, who was a terrible hire, and then Doug Peterson, who had some kind of hidden agenda with Press Taylor that was
right.
also ruining Trevor's career.
And I think the last two coaching regimes saw Trevor as a completed product because he was supposed to be the next Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, and he just I mean he is not to he is what you think about when you think about what you want your quarterback to look like.
Right.
Tall, strong, can run in, and can throw the ball a million miles.
Yeah.
So they're just looking at him like, okay, we can kind of like just let loose and let Trevor do his thing,
Yeah.
and God bless the kid. I mean, the kid he's only 25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's going into his fifth year and he's 25.
Yeah.
So the the years of development that Trevor still has in front of him, that's something to get excited about with Liam Cohen.
Yeah. And here's the
You
thing
know,
with Trevor. If Trevor were to get released today, there would be 31 teams interested by tomorrow. Every
I would
team
say
in
I
the
would say
league
I
would
would
have
say there's
some
probably
interest.
I think there would be 28. Yeah,
Yeah.
20. I would say
Yeah.
between 25 and 28. I
Right.
don't think Kansas City's looking. I don't think
Well,
Buffalo's
I
looking.
understand
I
that,
don't
but
think
they would still
Cincinnati's looking.
inquire
I
about
understand. I
bringing
know
him
what
as
you
a
mean.
backup.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, of course, but
Right.
Trevor's not going to be a backup somewhere.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, I
there
get what
are
you're saying.
teams that you wouldn't think would be looking for a starting quarterback that
Yeah,
would view him as better than their starting quarterback.
right. I
So,
mean, yeah, we could do that list.
right,
Uh,
right.
but
Now there, yeah,
tis
again,
the season
there are
too,
a
right?
few.
Off season, just doing lists.
Oh yeah,
Speaking
nothing
of
but lists.
lists, I did want to talk to you going back to the off season hirings and whatnot because I think like I was saying earlier, for me it was demoralizing to see Trent be retained during the hiring process. And
Yes.
I you remember do you remember the press conference where it was Trent and Shad on the
Oh yeah,
FaceTime call or whatever?
yeah.
And Shad the question came up. I can't remember if it was I can't remember who it was who asked the Mark Long or somebody like that asked,
Right.
is there consideration of firing Trent? Trent just sitting right there, and you can see like the murderous rage that
Yeah.
Trent, he was like nostrils flaring and everything, and Shad was like, "Yeah, we're gonna take it. We're gonna look into everything,"
Right.
But I was like, at that point, I just felt so demoralized. So when the announcements came that we were hiring Liam Cohen after we let go of Trent,
Yep.
we were bringing on Liam, and then the search for the GM was going to be next.
Yep.
And I'm not so connected to know, the ins and outs of the next big GM. So the hiring of James Gladstone kind of like a okay. So for me, before anybody talked, for me the hiring, as in terms of excitement level, was one Tony Vaselli, because like we previously said, the way that he loves this team and this city. I mean, he loves Jacksonville,
Yeah.
right? And then it would have been Liam because okay, yeah, he was our second choice. He was our second choice, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ben Johnson was the cream of the crop, and then Liam
Right.
caught the eye of Jacksonville front office.
Yeah.
And then it was James Gladstone, and just because of the nature of I don't know who the fuck James Gladstone is, excuse me, kind of a
No.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then we got to hear these guys talk,
Yeah.
you know, and for all the stuff that he gets as far as Liam's Duval, I love
Duval.
it. I
I
I
love it
think
too.
I
Yeah.
think it's something to incorporate to own, as a part of this new regime.
Yeah.
But man,
Absolutely.
Liam and James and Tony, when I
Yeah.
hear them talk, I get fired up.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
I
Every single one of them love football,
yeah,
and that
right,
shows every time they talk, not only to each other but to the media, to
right,
just in general. When they make the hunt videos, they love football. That's all they want is just to succeed and have fun, and then all three of them together. I'm I would love to be a fly on the wall and just listen to them off camera. Just
Right.
I want to be in that room.
Yeah.
You know, I think it would be
Yeah.
exciting.
So then going into that, now we have these big three, our big three, right?
Yep.
Uh, and then it comes down to the draft, and I was a big proponent for Mason Graham. I didn't think that there was any chance in the world that Travis Hunter would be there at 5. So
Yeah.
I was getting the concessions and convincing myself that Mason Graham was going to be the guy, and how cool it would be to have Mason Graham and Mason Smith and the Masons building that defensive wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But then the trade happened that night, and man, talk about electricity,
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Man, and again, going back to James Gladstone, the wordsmith, the way that he talks about Travis and what they have planned for him, I'm I'm on board. Like, yeah, sign
Yeah.
me up for that. Sign me up.
I it was a few hours. I remember we were getting it everybody into the Discord channel, getting ready to watch and everything. And I caught wind on Twitter like 2 hours before the draft that the
Yeah,
Jags were interested in trading up. And I started just getting excited because I was like, might as well get the best, player in the draft. And I know we're going to talk about it upcoming about the trade and what the Browns got and now what's happening with their pick that was
right.
gotten. But
Yeah,
at that moment in time, it's what I wanted. I wanted Travis Hunter. I had made so many graphics on Photoshop for Travis Hunter.
yeah, yeah.
I kind of like willed it into existence that it was gonna happen, and I was so excited because yeah, he was the best
Didn't
player
you
in the
have
draft.
somebody like one of your edits too? And that I may have been mixing things up. You had one of the players
I
like
had one of my. I was the Gatorade edit.
okay.
I had a few people like in the media world like that
Yeah,
picture,
yeah,
but that was weeks before the draft, so I didn't think anything of it. But
yeah,
it happened. He's
yeah.
here,
He's here,
and he looks good from what we've seen so far. And I'm ready for
right?
training camp. I want to see what he looks like. I'm ready for preseason.
Ready, yeah, ready.
I just want to see him out
I'm
there.
ready for September 7th at 1 o'clock.
Oh my
You
god.
know,
Oh my
yeah,
god. It feels like it's been 10 years since we've had football.
I
So
know.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
I think every decision that's happened from
yeah.
Shad to Liam to James Gladstone, Tony Baselli, it all feels like what a normal franchise and owner would do. Like everything just feels like we're normal now. Like
Like,
for the past 10 plus years, we haven't
it's
been
it's
normal.
been crazy, and that's I don't blame Shad. I really don't. I
Me
think
neither.
Shad really. I don't. We could be stuck with some really bad owners.
Oh, we could
I
have
mean,
already
Tepper for
been.
sure is a
Yeah,
total piece of shit. I mean,
he
our
is.
fans know him firsthand to be a complete
Right.
jackass.
Yeah.
You know, I think for God bless Shad for it's just not been hitting, and
Yeah.
he's not afraid to throw money at the problem. He's not afraid to swing big. He's not
Right.
like he does hold on to people almost to a fault, but he
Yeah.
really believes in the people that he hires, and that's commendable. But
It
this
started with
this
me
feels
with
this
the
feels
the new
like
stadium with Shad. It's like
oh
he
yeah.
tried so hard to get it to where it is.
He also got in trouble with the other owners because he's footing half the bill, and that
Yeah.
never happens.
Right.
That never happens.
Right.
So I think Jacksonville should be like happy that we have Shad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is going to be her team.
Yeah.
Shad's leaving the team to his daughter, which seems like a
Okay.
trend. The Colts,
Would I
Jim
mean
Irsay, he passed and left the team to his three daughters.
Let Tony Khan focus on AEW.
Exactly. Which I don't mind. Listen, I don't know anything about her, but if he leaves the team to her and she's a good owner, I don't give a shit. I just want good ownership to make good decisions. Exactly. That's all I want.
Right. Yeah. Let's stop hiring the people who embezzled millions of dollars in DraftKings stock or whatever.
Yeah, I know, right? I feel like the bad decision making, and I'm not saying there's not going to be any more bad decisions made, because there probably will be. It happens. You can't make every smart decision, but it is showing that Shad is trying his best right now. He wants what's best for the city. He loves Jacksonville. He's investing millions, almost billions into the city. He wants to build like towns and, little areas of shopping and places to eat and hotels. Like, he's wanting to invest everything into the city, and the media still is like, yeah, Jags are still number one on the list to go to London.
Right?
They still bring it up, but yet we're here for 30 more years. We're locked in. It's like, you better get used to Duval. You also better get used to Duval. Get used to that too. Duval. Justin, what's up, man? Welcome in.
He did the Duval. I can't do it. The little, he did like the with eyebrow raise.
Duval. Well, yeah. Duval. And he moved his show. Duval. Yeah. Actually, that is which it hasn't happened. I don't know why. I've had plenty of subs happen, but that's my sub sound now. When somebody subscribes, it goes,
gotta get those subs up, because I love it. I love that sound bite.
Right. Which, let's take a little moment here. I'm 4 subscribers away from hitting 3,000. So if you're watching the stream right now, please, if you're not subscribed, hit the sub button, hit the like button. If you're watching this as a video, please hit that button again. Also, if you are not in our Discord, the link should be below. Also, I can toss it in right here. We're trying to get more people in the Discord. We hang out, we chat football, we watch football on Sundays. We encourage you to join. It's always a good time. Nick, what's up, buddy? Welcome in.
Especially for our transient, Jag fans, which we both are. We're Mid-Atlantic Jag fans.
Exactly.
You and I, North Carolina and Virginia. So a
little bit more north of Jacksonville, but we're Duval at heart.
Yeah.
I always say, when people say, "Oh, Duval Dave, you live in North Carolina." Well, I love Jacksonville. I love Duval County. My wife was born in Duval County, so I can adopt the name. Okay, I'm adopting the name Duval Dave. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, please join. If again, especially if you're not in Jacksonville, like, it's a great way for all of us just to hang out, chat. We absolutely love having everybody in there, and we talk about other stuff. Superman just came out. We've all been talking about Superman. It's been a good time in the Discord.
No spoilers. So,
see, I'm legit. She said I'm legit.
Too legit.
Also, Sheila's dad, he was in the Navy, and he was stationed in Jacksonville for a while. He gave me, he's allowing me to use the name Duval Dave. I'm allowed.
Blessing.
He gave me the blessing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm blessed up, son. I'm blessed up.
There you go. Oh yeah.
But we can continue with our Jags talk now.
Yeah. So the draft comes and goes, and James Gladstone, again with the way that he talks, and instrumental in the times that he was in LA. About fuck them picks, right?
Fuck them picks, man. Yep.
And I mean, when you got a player like Travis Hunter that's available to go get, you go get him. And
when there's a chance to be bold, we will not flinch. And damn it, he lived up to it.
Right. I don't know if, I think it was a bit in The Hunt where he talks about how he's always regretted not taking that chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, every time that there's been a chance to be bold, he hasn't done it. He's always regretted.
Right.
And I mean, when you got a guy like Travis Hunter, and man, the highlights that came out of minicamp, they're looking, and that's another thing to get into about how like, oh, his route running shit, and like, oh, what did these guys give up, and that kid loves football.
Yes.
I mean, to the
Yes.
point that he takes his now wife, and I'm not going to get into his personal life
Yeah.
because
Well, yeah. Well,
one, it's
that's
died down, and two, it's business. But
right.
his wife will go out, and he's waiting in the car, studying the playbook. I
Yeah.
mean, that kid loves football.
Yes, and he takes his playbooks when he does his own leisure time. When he goes fishing, he studies while he fishes.
Yep.
The dude wants to be great. He said it before. He wants to be in the Hall of Fame. He wants to win Super Bowls. He wants to be the best.
Right.
And as of right now, I think he can be,
Yeah.
just because of his attitude. If he sees the vision, I believe in the vision. I think he can do
I
it.
think, and I think there's a discussion for him playing one side,
Yeah,
but I think that's a discussion for 4 or 5 years from now,
yeah.
because the kid's conditioning is legit. You
Let him
know,
play both sides until he can't.
right?
And then
And
let him
I'm
play
sure.
the side that he's better at, or that he's more comfortable at. I don't want to say better, because I feel like he's going to be good at both positions. Just again, it goes back to his
Oh yeah,
mentality and
I
his
think
work ethic.
I think he's right now elite corner status.
Yes. Yeah.
I think he could be, if he focused solely on cornerback. I think he would be Sauce Gardner rookie year good.
Yes. Yeah. I totally
Legitimately.
agree. I totally agree. Now,
Um,
do I want to see him get rookie of the year offense and defense? Absolutely.
right,
Do I
right,
think he'll get that? No, because it is going to be where, and I kind of went that way in my predictions video, where I said that he's not going to hit 1,000 yards.
yeah,
So that kind of indicates where I think he'll probably be used on defense a little bit more than he is on offense. Um, so I feel like whichever one he's used at more is definitely gonna be either one.
right,
He definitely gonna be in the running for
yeah.
rookie of the year.
Well, man,
So
I
I can see
mean,
it happening.
it's gonna be hard for him to rack up rookie of the year when you've got uh your prediction of BTJ going for 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns. I mean,
Yeah.
it's, you're taking all the production away. I
I
mean,
really think that BTJ is going to be on a whole other
I
level.
was listening to you while I was making dinner
Yeah.
the other night. I was like, I know exactly what Dave's going to say. And when you said 14, I said 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns. I was like, yep.
But am I far off?
I mean, in a
Absolutely not.
terrible year, a terrible rookie year as far as quarterback play, and it was bad. Mac Jones was bad.
Yeah.
Trevor did not play well.
Yeah.
To come up with what he had, 12-8, 12-10, something like that.
Yeah. I can't
I
remember
mean,
exactly how many touchdowns. It was 1,200 and something yards, which is absolutely insane. And I saw a stat today that said most of those yards came in the second half, which is
right,
absolutely insane,
right. Yeah.
which is unheard of. So,
You know what? Speaking of going back to our conversation about Superman, I can't wait to see more Indianapolis Colts jumping out and
oh yeah,
trying to
yeah, I can't wait for that too.
going full Superman.
And now we've got two fast dudes on our team. De'Ami Brown is even a pretty quick guy. And I
Yeah.
said that, and we're going to get into more of that as well. But I said that too. Like,
Fine.
De'Ami Brown is one of those pickups where it doesn't like step out fully for you in your brain. But when you've
Right.
got BTJ and Travis Hunter on the offense, they're going to be so focused on those guys. De'Ami Brown is going to get open deep, and Trevor loves
He
those deep balls to the
Yeah.
big guys like that.
He reminds me of the Zay Jones pickup,
Yeah,
where Zay Jones was picked up the same year as Christian Kirk.
yeah,
And it was just kind of like, okay, just another guy, in the receiving core to throw to, kind of thing. And that 2022 season, man, Zay Zay was crucial.
yeah.
Like, Zay was him. So yeah, I could totally see Diami Brown. No, excuse me, I slurred a little bit. Is it
De'Ami,
Diami? Diami,
De'Ami,
excuse me.
De'Ami. Yeah, yeah.
Diami, I'll get there.
You got it.
Brown.
You're already there.
I think he could be number two. He could be an 800-yard guy.
I have it predicted as him getting 1,000. I have I have two guys getting 1,000 on the team, and I have him doing it. And I truly think it's because, and I don't have him getting as many touchdowns because I think that yes, he is going to get some of those big yard receptions, but I think that we're going to see a lot more BTJ, Travis Hunter, tight ends, running backs in the red zone. Yeah.
Big red zone people. Yeah.
Right.
Brent Strange is going to be a TD sniper.
Yeah, so I have Diami hitting 1,000, but I only have him getting 6 touchdowns, which I think is reasonable. I think it's a good, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns is a great year, which I could see it happening. What's up, Jacob, Marcus? How you guys doing? Nick is excited to finally watch a non-elementary style NFL offense.
Right.
I agree. Speaking of red zone, we're talking about red zone here.
Yeah.
Doug Peterson and Press Taylor's offensive play calls on in the red zone. What?
Yeah.
What? Horrendous.
Well, I don't know that we can speak too much of it because we were not really in red zone formation too much.
True.
Last year.
Very true.
So,
very true.
I mean, I say that, but like I think last year, if the 1-score games had swapped, we would have been second in the AFC or something like that. I mean, it was ridiculous, some of these games that we were losing by that much, you know? So, something I think that we can talk about in future Teal deals is, certainly strongest offensive room, strongest defensive room, weakest, areas of concern, things like that.
Safety.
Safety. Yeah. Yeah.
Which we will get to.
God, safety is such a huge concern. You know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of Cisco balling out this year for the Giants.
Yeah.
He's with the Giants, right? He's up
Jets.
in New York. Is it the Jets or the Giants? I thought it was the Giants.
I think it's the Jets. I got a steel trap. I
believe you, but I don't.
You believe me, but you don't? It's okay. It's okay.
He plays for the Jets. Yeah, you're right.
Steel trap, baby. Listen, I can't tell you what 4 + 4 is, but I can tell you who some players play for.
Obviously, he couldn't play for the Giants because he wears number 5, and that belongs to Malik Neighbors. Pretty sure Malik Neighbors wears number 5.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't tell you that. I can't remember. He might.
No, he wears number 1. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Holland went to the Giants.
Holland went to the Giants. Thank you. Yeah, I think that was a guy that I wanted in free agency.
Yeah.
He's getting older.
Who's our starting tight end? It is Brenton Strange, which I talked about him a little bit in my predictions video. I don't think he's going to be as, heavily used as Evan Ingram was for us because we have so many weapons on the team. I think Brenton Strange is going to be used for short yardage, 3-yard or third down type situations, blocking. I think he may end up around 600 yards receiving and a couple touchdowns, but I think he'll be effective.
A solid year.
Yeah.
A solid year.
I think he'll be quite effective.
NFL.com has him as a breakout.
Yeah. I think 600 yards, 4 touchdowns is what I had him at. I think that's really damn good, especially for the style offense that Liam's going to run. We're going to see a lot from ETN and Tank and Trevor. Like, we're going to see a lot of big throws, a lot of big runs.
Yeah.
And
I mean, statistically, Baker's best season last year, right? I mean,
absolutely.
Building off of Canales, right, before Liam, and then Liam taking him to the next level. And again, having Godwin and Mike Evans and the weapons that they had in Tampa, it didn't hurt, Baker at all.
Damn, the insult. The insult there.
Yeah, it's just a vodka seltzer,
But yet he hates it when I drink Coke Zero.
It's only got It's got no added sugar, gluten-free, 100 calories. We all have our own vices. I do. I give you
We
such
do.
a hard.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
such a soda hater.
He
It's yeah.
he is a soda hater, but
I am.
it is what it is. I don't drink as much soda as I used to. That's a plus, right? Drink a lot. I swapped over from Mio to Stir.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
I don't think I
baby
can.
steps.
I think Mio fucks with me. I mean, I think
It's
Mio
the
like
dyes, dude.
yeah,
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 I'm telling you,
yeah.
I'm hopping on board with the dyes are bad.
I just need to go back to water. I just need to
Just straight up
hydrate
water.
regularly. Yeah,
Everybody take some time and hydrate, okay?
right. Yeah.
Take a
I
little bit of
just
time.
finished my drink, so yeah. Um, K. Dotton, yeah. It's 60 receptions, 600 yards, and 4
There you
touchdowns
go.
last year. I mean,
Yeah,
I
and
think
Kate Otten's a pretty decent.
look. I mean, again, Liam
Tight end.
Cohen coaching Mayo Man. Fuck, what's his name?
Oh,
The Mayo Man.
the Mayo Man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
the Mayo
What?
Man. That guy.
We don't even need to know his name. I know it's
Will
right there.
Levis.
Will
Will
Levis. There
Levis.
you go. Yeah, he could be.
Yeah, I mean, he coached
many
Will
names.
Levis into a second round pick.
Yeah, yeah. He
So
also we talked about Luke Fortner. Could have a little resurgence of Luke Fortner.
I'm still a Luke Fortner stan, man. I'm going to
I
root
know
for
you
that
have
kid
been. I
until
know you have
until
been.
he leaves, until he gets cut, man.
Listen,
I'm
I've
gonna
made
root
my
for that
jokes
kid.
about him, but if he improved his game and he
Yeah.
played very well and didn't make mistakes, I'm all for it. I don't care. I don't care who plays in what position, as long as they excel
succeed.
and
Exactly.
succeed. That's it. That's
Yep.
all I want.
Yep. Little man's doing great, Bombay. 16 months already. It's kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
16 months.
I
It
told
goes by
Erik
quick.
6 more months. I'm expecting a full-fledged Duval.
Yeah, he'll be there. He'll be there soon. Yeah.
He'll get it. He'll get it.
And he got I've got a little MJ this year. Man, I'm on subject him to being a Jags fan.
Oh yeah.
I'm really hoping for his sake that we turn this around.
Oh yeah. Oh
Because
yeah.
this generational neglect and abuse that we get from this team has been bad.
It has been bad. I listened with Booker. He's been interested in the Jags. Like he'll see Jag stuff, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I like that." But he's not quite there with football. I was the same way. I grew up in a football household.
Yeah.
My mom was like full on college. She loves college football, but I grew up in a football household. I picked the Jags before I even started really watching them. I picked them as my team when I was like 6, but didn't start really sitting down watching them until I was like 10. Right?
Yeah.
Like every now and then I would watch if my dad was watching football and the Jags were on. I knew what was going on. I knew that I liked that team. But as soon as I like turned 10, like I was locked in and focused, what was it? What year was it with the Saints? That crazy play. It was in December, I think. What year was that?
Was that not 96 or 97?
Because I remember seeing that, and I was like,
Are you talking
hell
about?
yeah.
Are you talking about the?
Where the Saints?
What's the name of it? It's
We beat the Saints because they missed the field goal,
they
right?
missed the field goal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember what
Anderson missed
year
the
that
field goal.
was.
And it was after, and I can't remember because I feel like there's been 2 Saints games, and again, we're not like encyclopedic here, but
Right? Yeah.
wasn't it the lateral? They kept on lateraling
Yes.
the kick return, and they
Yes,
scored
absolutely.
a touchdown. Or was it the one? I can't remember, man.
All I remember is I think it was in December.
Well, yeah, it was the last game of the year.
Was it?
So
Okay.
it
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was the 96 season. I mean, because we went on that Cinderella run.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Because I remember I remember watching that game. Yeah, let's we're a little we've altered our path, but it's okay because we're still talking Jags.
Yeah.
I'll take the time again. If you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's easy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Also join the Discord.
There's a name for that game too. Uh, or at least the play that led up to it.
Yeah.
Okay, no, so the 96 season we ended against Atlanta. That's the one that I'm thinking of. So I was like, I know that we played the South. Well, it wasn't the South, it was the Central back then.
Yeah. Cooper Hodges, yeah.
Oh,
He
man,
was
yeah.
constantly
That
injured,
kid.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was rooting for him. I mean, again, I root for all the Jags players, but yeah, it's sad to see when something like that happens. 99 team was best year for us. Yeah, and I remember watching that. My
River
mom's
City Relay is the
there
name
you go.
of the play, and I guess that happened in 2003. I don't remember it
Oh,
happening that late, but I
2003.
guess that
I thought it
happened.
was earlier than that as well, but yeah.
Yeah.
99 was good too. My mom, you know, bless her heart, she's a Titans fan. When the Titans went to that Super Bowl that year, ugh.
Oh,
I was disgusted. I
that
was disgusted.
yeah, devastating.
But then when the Titans lost by,
right, yeah,
I was happy.
yeah.
I was happy. I was pulling for the Rams in that Super Bowl. They got it done.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emmanuel Agba is a sneaky good pickup. Finally, we only took 3 years of the fan base and media and pretty much everybody who could breathe saying we need more depth at pass rusher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we brought Smoot back also,
we also
which I love.
back. Yeah.
I was wanting them
And
to bring back Mercedes Lewis.
It's something that we can talk about in future episodes.
Yeah.
Upcoming episodes. Either is what we like to see. If there's one or two more moves the Jaguars make this before the season starts, what would it be?
Right. Yeah. You know? We'll touch on that because I have a few, but I'm gonna write notes and stuff on that because I got a few ideas and things I want to research a little bit before because I truly think that we do kind of bring someone else at safety.
I think so too.
I really do. Again, I don't know who all's out there for safety right now, but I truly think we bring someone else in. I don't think that they're going to be happy with it.
As far as secondary right now, we've got Tyson Campbell. Please be healthy. You touched on it behind the scenes. You talked about how you're like interested in how the strength and conditioning.
Out of all the coaching and stuff, we gotta get it right with the strength and conditioning. These guys cannot keep getting these injuries. He keeps getting his hamstring injuries. Somebody's gotta, rub that dude's thighs. Yeah. Something keep him healthy, man. We cannot keep doing the same things over and over again. It's like the last coaching staff was just whatever, fuck it. He's going to get injured anyways. Prevent the injuries. Don't wait to address the injuries. Prevent them. Put that on a goddamn t-shirt. Right. Jesus. Yeah. If you're going to put ranked 31st O-line on a t-shirt and then still have a shitty O-line, at least put on a fucking t-shirt to prevent injuries.
Yeah, they're shooting. They're like, we're one away, guys.
We're one away from last, baby. Let's go. That was terrible.
99 is not the year that we upset the Broncos. 96 is when we upset the Broncos.
Yes.
99 is when we went 14-2 and got humiliated by the Titans 3 times. We sent Jimmy Johnson and Dan Marino into retirement. That was 90.
Yep. I remember that game as
96 we upset the Broncos. And that 96 was actually the last year that they had the Orange Crush type uniforms with the Denver D, and then they went to the style that they have now. And then 97 is the year that they won the Super Bowl. They actually beat us, I believe, in the divisional that year in 97.
Right.
And then in 98, I think they also beat us that year as well in the playoffs. And then 99 is the year that the Titans had our.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm excited for Caleb Ransall.
Same here.
I heard moving him to safety. there's a lot of projects in the secondary, which is scary. But again, we can talk about that in another episode.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that up.
This
I want to
I feel
bring
like
up.
this one's just like a. I'm excited for Bayshaw Tootin.
Me too.
Being so close to Virginia Tech, I've heard really good things. I've seen really good things. As long as he can get into the secondary and hold on to the football.
Do you want to? Do you want to hear my first bold take of the season? Haven't even started yet.
Do it. Yeah,
They got the new award for the NFL honors, the Protector of the Year. Protector of the Year, Wyatt Milam, rookie year he's not gonna win it, but he's gonna be a finalist for Protector of the Year, guaranteed. Okay. Watch it,
all right.
Bookmark it, bookmark it. Wyatt Milam, finalist, Protector of the Year. It's gonna happen. Just the way he talks about protecting Trevor.
Oh, right.
I got a feeling about that guy. I got a feeling, and I'm excited. I'm excited for all of these guys. Like Jack Kaiser is supposed to be a really good linebacker. Like he's like the prototypical linebacker from what I've been hearing about. Again, I don't know much about him. I haven't gone in and like watched film and done research. I'm not going to do that.
And that's not who we are.
Yeah, we don't do that.
We're just
we're not film junkies. We love the team. We love watching the games. We can break down the games. But we're not gonna like go back and like this guy.
Nobody matches our end. I'm gonna say it right now.
Oh, nobody. Absolutely not.
At least streaming. I know there's people in the stands that are probably beating us, but when it comes to watching the game and being in the Discord, it's where you guys need to be on Sundays.
If you've never been in the streams or the Discords during game time, you're missing out, dude. The energy is high level.
Getting in there now, baby.
You'll never find. And I'm not saying we're the best fans in the world, but I truly think the can't that we bring on Sundays is like you can't beat it. You honestly can't.
It's so much fun, especially when we win.
Oh yeah.
I think we hold on to Lloyd. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Lloyd's been talked up a little bit. The coaching staff has been talking him up a little bit. I could see us getting rid of Muma.
Oh yeah, we could move on from Muma.
I could see us getting rid of Muma.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Kaiser has a great camp, I still think he replaces Muma.
Yeah.
Now, would he replace? He very well could start over Lloyd, but Lloyd is better than Muma. So I feel like out of the two, Muma would be out the door. That's just me. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about
it. My fear is with Foye is in his 30s now, right? Is he like 31?
He's
such a solid
30, 29, 30.
He's definitely losing a step. So I'm wondering how much longer he's got until he's going to be replaced. I mean, I hate to say it about the guy. I love him. I mean, he's a Jag for me, man. He's like,
oh yeah.
He's not quite on that Mike Peterson, Daryl Smith level for me as far as like middle linebackers are concerned.
Yeah.
But he's right there, you know.
I feel like if we had like a Cinderella season and we won the Super Bowl, I feel like he'd probably retire. He'd be like, yeah, that's probably it for me.
I think he's got a little bit more left in him, but yeah.
Do you? Even if we win the Super Bowl, you don't think that he'd just be like, I'm in it on a high note. I'm early 30s.
I could see, you know what I could see him doing? I could see him doing a Paul Posluszny.
Yeah. Man, I really wanted to win the Super Bowl that year for him.
Core fell apart without him.
God. Mercedes Lewis deserved a Jags Super Bowl. Paul Posluszny deserved a Jags Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Blake Bortles. Let's talk about this a little bit. Did anybody else watch the interview with Trevor on Pardon My Take? Did you watch that?
I like hearing that side of Trevor a little bit. You know, he's not like the most energetic. He's very
right.
You know, on the level. But
hearing him talk about Blake Bortles being the man and all that, being the boat, like that makes me feel good. It's like they don't hang out all the time, but they do see each other and they do cross paths in Jacksonville. It's cool to see that Blake Bortles has just settled down in Jacksonville. Like that is
apparently doing construction, ripping cigs.
He's ripping cigs. He's building his own house. You know, you gotta love that, and that speaks for Jacksonville itself. Like the fans, like if you embrace Jacksonville and the fans and the city will embrace you. So it's good to see that that's happened, and I think that that's already happened with Trevor. I feel like if Trevor plays a long career here, this is his home. He's going to be here forever. We'll see, he'll end up having some part with the team in the future, like Tony does. Like I guarantee it, and I feel like if Trevor can stay
he'll take
healthy,
the reins for Tony,
right?
because I
Yeah,
mean, we don't. I mean, okay, so we got Fred, who
yep,
deserves to go,
yep,
and Jimmy deserves to go too.
yes,
And
yep,
then after that, there's nobody.
yeah. Arden Key,
I
yeah,
mean,
you're right, Nick. Arden Key is probably the best Jag that's
I
ever
can,
walked here.
well, he still has the key to the city,
He does,
right?
he does.
So
He brought all the energy to that that
the
season.
mayor's whatever, but we need the key. So
Oh yeah. No, you can't be a mayor without the key. And Arden,
yeah,
you know, he's the guy. He's the man.
yeah, the lifeblood. I mean, to his credit, we haven't gone back to the playoffs since he left. So
Very true. Very true.
but the Titans
Yeah.
haven't done anything with him either. So
The Titans aren't going to do shit. Let's talk about that for a second. How the Titans are going to be at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to all NFL teams again. They're going to have number one pick back to back, just like we did. Yeah, screw it. Cam Ward, I'm not going to say he's going to be terrible.
Excuse me.
But, I don't think he can
And it takes
pull
a
them out.
special. I think the Browns take it. I think the Browns.
Oh,
are
yeah.
such
Yeah, it's the
dysfunction,
Browns.
man. That's
Yeah.
and they play in that division, the AFC North. I mean,
Yeah.
you can fall into 4 wins in the AFC South. You can fall into the 5th seed, right? You can be as bad as you can be and still be the 5th seed because you play in the AFC South. We know, because that's where we were.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not going to make any bold predictions as far as record predictions or anything like that goes. So we're not going to do that today, are we?
No. I think we can't do that. We can't do that until we gotta see.
Like,
These,
we got to see a little bit of preseason.
And
Yeah,
the surprise
true.
cuts and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Palm Bay, was it you that I saw said that the Jags were going to be 13-4? Someone I saw on Twitter that
Palm Bay
comes
is the
to
one
these
that
streams.
called into Rich Eisen and went over the.
Oh yeah, didn't they do it too? Didn't they say 13-4?
Yeah. They had a fan call in and
Oh, a fan called in. See, I didn't see that. I need to go back and see that. Was it you, Palm Bay? Was it
Palm
you?
Bay. I'm pretty sure it was Palm Bay. Yeah.
Man. How about
Man, okay,
Colts?
so
I don't know.
just we can go deeper in, but just surface level AFC East, winning and losing. Buffalo, and then 4th seed is the Dolphins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, Jacob said, "What about my Steelers?" I already told you, man.
9-8, making the playoffs.
I said 8-9.
Yeah.
I think that they know. Aaron Rodgers, this is his last season. He's already said it. He's retiring after this year. I think the Steelers knew it. I think that they're just getting some time to get a quarterback in next year's draft.
What a crazy spot to be in then. I mean, because
Yeah.
do you really want to string yourself along to go 9-8, knowing that this is your the last year for your quarterback? And it's not even like a quarterback that you're attached to. Like the Ben Roethlisberger thing, letting him play for an extra 3 years, fine.
Right.
Yeah. That's Big Ben. But you have no allegiance to Aaron Rodgers.
God, I feel like Big Ben was like 300 pounds by the time he ended.
What are you doing? You're going out and trading for DK Metcalf and Jalen Ramsey and getting rid of Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
You just got like a hodgepodge of players. Now those names are people. They're players.
Yeah, but talent wise, it feels like they made lateral moves.
Anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
They did. They got rid of younger players. They got rid of
George Pickens.
Minka Fitzpatrick, who is, I believe, younger than, or they might be close to the same age, right? And then they brought in an old quarterback. They They brought in good guys talent-wise 5 years ago. They were
They
talented a
showed
couple years ago.
when Russell was dealing with whatever he was dealing with preseason and early season, they went like when did they go like 4-0 with Justin Fields?
Yeah.
Like they had a winning record with Justin
But
Fields
still,
and
if
got
you go
rid of
back
him.
and watch those games, it was still terrible.
Is it any worse than what the Jets were throwing out there with Aaron Rodgers?
The Steelers last year just felt like they were barely winning their games. And it's
Yeah.
like even like a lot of the media people, like they love Steelers, right? The media loves the Steelers. They're one of the old school
They're
teams.
sport.
Even them,
Yeah.
they were like how are the Steelers doing this? Like it's so weird. They're barely winning. They're crawling their way through.
Here's a question.
We'll
Here's a
see.
question for you. Who's the worst team in the AFC West?
Ooh, that's
The Chargers?
tough.
Is it the Chargers with Justin Herbert, the top 5 quarterback, Justin Herbert?
Raiders still.
It's still the Raiders.
It's still the Raiders. Then I would say it's
Yeah.
probably the Chargers.
Pete Carroll got the most out of Geno.
I
They
think
got Ashton Genty. They've got Brock Bowers and Michael Myers, and I don't know what the receiving core looks like. But
I think the Broncos could overtake the Chiefs this year. I think the Chiefs could take a step back. I think the Broncos could barely take that
Broncos
division.
defense is
Yeah.
scary, and
Yeah.
Sean Payton running that offense.
Yeah.
And they got Evan Ingram as a tight end. Evan Ingram can go
Yeah,
Jimmy
I
Graham.
think he's gonna do well there. I really do.
Yeah.
Out of all the guys that left, you got Kirk that went to the Texans. He might not even make the final roster.
He's 4th or 5th receiver.
Yeah, I think out of all the players we let go and went somewhere else, I think Evan Ingram, that he fits very well with the Broncos. I'm excited to see what he does. I'm gonna be rooting for him. I'm gonna be rooting for the Broncos just because I hate the Chiefs. Like I want the Broncos to take that division, and I don't know if he'll make the team, but we have Justin Herbert's brother Patrick on our team. He's a tight end, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Do we still have Luke Farrell?
I don't think we have Luke Farrell anymore.
That's a bummer. His parents were so cool. He had really good parents.
Urban Meyer ate dinner with his parents.
I know.
That's how good of a player he is. You know what? I caught myself wondering this one night. What did they eat for
I think
dinner?
that will ever get old. Sorry.
It never will. But what did they eat for dinner? What
Right,
do you think that dinner consisted of?
And co-ed ass.
Oh my god. Do you see that picture of Urban with another young chick that just came out like a month ago?
No. I don't know that I could care less about what that means.
Yeah, that dude's just
Luke Farrell's with the 49ers now. So
49ers, there you go. Yeah. Which we'll see about that. Could be a decent fit for him. We'll see. I think listen, we joke about Luke Farrell, but he's a solid guy. Solid guy.
Yeah, truly. No ill will to Luke and his parents.
Yeah. I mean, did I eat dinner with his parents? Absolutely
Sure,
not.
I'm sure they make a lovely dinner.
Yeah. That's another thing. Did they make the dinner or did they go out for dinner?
Right. Yeah.
Urban didn't make the dinner. I know that for a fact.
No, I think Leslie Farrell made that dinner.
Is that her name? Oh. It's like, Dad, were you there? Did you eat dinner with him? He knows. That'd be funny if that was his mom's name.
Right.
Hope the Eagles don't make it this year. The Eagles are going to make it. I hate to burst that bubble for you, Marcus. The Eagles are. I mean, what do you got? The Giants,
I think
ass.
I think,
Cowboys, ass.
Commanders will have a little bit of a setback, don't you think? Don't you feel like that's
Well, listen, hear me out. Even if
as Jaden Daniels was, you said that he would be the best quarterback out of the
called it.
That's 2 years.
Called it. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, hear me out. Even if the Commanders do step up and take that division, Eagles are still going to get a wild card spot.
Yeah.
I don't see the Eagles missing the playoffs this year.
I think the Eagles' floor is 10-7.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got two good, like the coaching staff is good.
Yeah, that defense is electric.
Yeah, defense is great. I mean, they're the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
They still have really good players. I know they had to release a couple guys, I think. I can't remember who the names are, but yeah.
What do you think about Detroit being last in the North this year?
Oh, I could see it. I absolutely could see it. Especially if JJ McCarthy stays healthy, that JJ to JJ connection could be pretty crazy.
Johnson can actually get the best out of Caleb Williams and all
Yeah,
the weapons
we'll see.
that line that they built up for him.
Speaking of the Lions, I got.
Oh, did you get a Johnson jersey?
Oh my God! I ripped this out, so you can't. I can't hear you right now. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my.
Oh yeah, you got the Sue one. Yeah. I was hoping you were going to get a Megatron one.
He didn't have one, but I was like, you know what? I like the color.
You're working on your Johnson. You're working on your Johnson, so you got to get the.
I got to get the Johnson jerseys. I'm going to get a Johnson jersey from every single team, guys. That is the new plan. Johnson jersey from every single team. But I got Sue because he just retired. I like the color. The Honolulu blue is a nice color. You know, I pay my respects. He was me and the guy that I bought the jerseys from. We talked about Ndamukong Suh. He's one of the dirtiest players ever, but he was still really good. He was one of the greats.
Yeah.
You know,
he's
won a couple Super Bowls, right?
Oh, Saints. I'm sorry, Saints will be the worst team in all of football. Just go.
Oh, the Saints. Yeah. Oh, you don't think that Kellen Moore?
No, such a weird hiring.
It was weird. They waited so long.
That's such a weird hiring.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what the Saints have going on at all. I have zero knowledge of what's going on down there. Who is the quarterback?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
I don't. Yeah, then they picked up a rookie, didn't they?
I think they got a rookie. I'm not even sure. Like I said, I don't know what they got going on. You think they're going to be? Well, yeah, I think the Panthers are going to be a little better.
Tyler Shaw, because there's talk about Shador going there. Yeah.
Saints tanking for Manning.
That would make sense. I mean, that's.
Wait, didn't they say though that Manning's not? I think he said he's not gonna declare this year. He said he's gonna play 2 years.
Really?
I think
he's gonna play 2 years.
I think he said he was gonna play 2 years. But I could see the Saints tanking twice.
The Saints have a good. I like the Saints receiving core.
Yeah.
Chris Olave, Brandon Cooks, or Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
I don't think Alvin Kamara's got it anymore.
Spencer Rattler. Yeah.
Spencer Rattler, but they've got Tyler. They're going to run with Tyler Shaw.
Not allowed to bring the boys to the bedroom. Hey, it's all right. Bedroom's off limits for the boys. It's all right. But we'll see you next time, Palm Bay. Listen.
And we're back. Hey, we're so back. Me
and Mike are also doing a show. Did I tell you that?
You talked about possibly doing something like that.
Yeah, I've been talking to Mike. I think we're I wanted to do multiple shows. We did decide, me and Erik did decide that doing the Teal Deal live is probably what's best, just because we get to communicate with you guys. We can just shoot the shit. I don't have to break this thing down and edit a video. Yeah. No one wants to watch an hour-long video, but a lot of people will watch an hour-long stream.
You just have us in the background shooting the shit and
right. There's Mike himself. There we go. Mike. Hey, we're just talking about you.
I was gonna make a throwback or a callback to the first time, or the first season that we did this, where do you remember when he was like ordering Chipotle with this?
He was like, I'm not talking.
I'm not talking to you. I was like, oh, Mike doesn't want to talk to me.
I love that. That's a good clip. I've got that somewhere. I need to bring it back. Yeah, mine and Mike's show is going to be more NFL.
Good.
Overall.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Me and Mike will talk more about the NFL in general, what we think of other teams, stuff like that.
You got a name? We need to shop some names around.
We need to shop names. I don't think we have. Mike, have you been thinking of any names for that show that we could do?
You could do TDXP. Teal Deal Extra Points.
Well, I still have the logo for Extra Points.
Yeah.
So we could do that. We could still call it Extra Points. Have the Teal Deal.
Crazy. I don't think that's still not taken, which is crazy to think about, because Extra Point is just such a.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about that, Mike? What do you think about Extra Points? I still got the logo. Got the logo. Yeah, I think we're gonna do, and I haven't talked to Mike about this, but I've been thinking about it. I think to start off, we might give our thoughts on different divisions before the season starts, like where we think they're gonna be at, all this stuff. The one thing I gotta think of is what are we gonna do for our pick'ems? How's that gonna go down?
Ooh, pick'ems.
Because I want the three of us to be involved with pick'ems.
Well, we could do that Thursday before the Thursday night game. I don't know if you don't plan on streaming all the primetimes games this year. I feel like that burns you out pretty good. But I mean, I'm not going to say don't do that, you know, because again,
Here's the thing. I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do the primetime games, but I don't think I'm gonna do Sunday afternoon games unless the Jags are playing an afternoon game. I think that's what really burned me out, the all-day Sunday stuff.
Yeah.
The primetime games, I'm already at home relaxing on Sunday nights, Monday nights, Thursday nights.
Right.
So
yeah, I would. So you're gonna do, because I would say do the Jags game Sunday or Monday, because we do have the one Monday night game, and then do the Sunday night, but then just give yourself Monday for reactions to Sunday kind of a thing. You know what I mean?
yeah, we'll figure it out.
Because if you do Monday night, if you do every 2 Sundays, you're gonna be doing a Monday, you're gonna be doing Teal Deal Tuesday, and then you're gonna do Thursday night.
Well, me and Mike, I think we're talking about doing something on Wednesdays. I don't know if we're going to do a live show during the day or if we're going to doing things live is a really good way for me to not burn out as easily. I still want to have like 2 videos a week, but I don't want them to be crazy. I think I'm going to do a reaction to the games. That'll be a video, not a live stream. That's why I don't want to do the games after, like on Sundays. I want to do a reaction video, and then I'll do another video throughout the week. But yeah, most everything else. Also, we're 3 subscribers away from 3K. If you're not,
are we just gonna stream until we get
if
there?
you're not subscribed, I don't know. That might take a little bit. I feel like everybody in here already is probably subscribed. But if you're not, hit the sub button. And if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. We're trying with the Discord's already up to almost 30 people. Discord's doing good. Let's keep raising that Discord up.
Yeah, you just revamped that Discord too.
I did. The Discord's looking good. A good place to hang out. Like I said before, we're watching the games. Every primetime game, every Jags game that I am live, we're going to be doing that in the Discord. So make sure you guys join up in there. Now, I want to make it known that there's a small paywall to talk. I will have it open for everybody in the Discord to be able to watch the game. If you have no access to watching the Jags game, come to the Discord. You have access in my Discord, absolutely free. But to keep it down from last year, it seemed like there was just a lot of people just chatting at one time. It was hard to decipher. So you do have to be a member of the channel to be able to voice chat. You can still text chat.
Try and focus on the game.
Yes. Right.
Don't be making dinner or watching a movie.
Right. Like it was difficult because some people weren't focused on the game. We heard background noises, so that is a way.
Okay. It was fine to, like, for me personally. It was okay to have the instant reactions, because you and I would do instant reactions right after the Jags games, and then I would hop back in for the late night games or whatever, just in and out. And if you wanted to continue to have the discussion about the Jags and what you liked and what you didn't like, not liking last year, but
right. That is the focus, keeping everything football related, But yeah, I want everyone to have access to the games in the stream. But again, like, to be able to voice chat and stuff, I did make it to where you've got to be. But that's the only voice channel in there. Like, there's other channels. Like, there's an open gaming channel. If people want to game and want to find other people to game with, That's what that's for. I have a section in here that you can, go in there, voice chat about movies with other people. Like if people, if you have interest in other stuff, there's voice channels for other stuff. It's not just football. It's about bringing, NFL fans and Duval fans together and having other interests as well. Because I mean, Jags aren't playing 24/7, 365. There's other fun stuff we can talk about and do.
We watch The Hunt too on there too.
Yeah. Let me check this out.
No, you're good. I was looking something up myself.
Oh yeah, good thinking.
Where were we? Anyway.
Travis Hunter's about to be on Kai Cenat stream. I've never seen a Kai Cenat stream, but I might watch that. When's he going to be on there? I'm interested. I'm absolutely interested. Also, we didn't talk about, I'm going to be like, especially like reactions to the games. I feel like, again, not toot my own horn, but I have some pretty good reactions when it comes to watching the games, and I feel like those turn into shorts very well. So I'll be doing a lot of reaction shorts. That's mainly what my shorts are going to be on YouTube, is mainly going to be my reactions to stuff, because those always do well. Those are always fun to do. Dave, you still down to do a free fantasy football league? I haven't. I've thought about it. So I did ban someone from the channel. They cheated.
Oh damn! I think
I'm not gonna name names.
No, you're fine. No,
I will off stream. But we had an issue. I know people paid for it. And then that person also got caught joining the Discord and then sending an invite to the Discord to a name that has sent me a message on Twitter threatening my life.
I remember this.
Yeah. So that person would always come into the channel and the streams, and he would always talk football and never had anything like weird or off about it. Well, he did have something weird and off about him. He kind of got racist there towards the end, and we kind of had to say something about that.
Yeah.
But he sent an invite from the Discord to a person that the name matched someone who sent me a threatening message on Twitter, threatening my life. So all of that has been screenshot, and it was sent to whoever, Twitter, YouTube, and all that stuff. So it's been handled.
Yeah.
So I am weary about doing stuff like that just because someone cheated and that happened. But I don't know. We can keep it,
We can do. I think we could do pick'ems if we want to do the pick'em. With you and I and
yeah. I still want to open up that pick'ems for everyone. That was fun to do.
Yeah.
Now, as far as fantasy football, we'll see. I got a couple weeks. We'll touch on it, and if it's one of those things added to my plate that I don't want to.
Listen, we gotta get sponsored, and then we'll do Underdog Daily.
Yeah, right. There we go. Now, if someone else in the stream wants to be a commissioner and they want to invite people from the stream to it, I'll join it and I'll do that. I don't want to have to manage anything, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, no, I hear you.
Because it was too much to keep up with. Again, I'm trying to keep stress levels down. I don't like talking about my health too much, on here, but my health is up and down.
You had that issue going on, the one that you were just talking about. You also had, the Jags were sucking. So that kind of took a lot of the wind out of the sails for me, at least.
It did. So, listen, I was already having a shitty time behind the scenes, and then when that happened, it's like, ugh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
so much expectation going into last year. Man, what a brutal. Man, I remember after the Dolphins game last year, just being like, it's almost like that fumble in the end zone that Travis Etienne had.
I know. And I
closed the
feel
season for me too. I was just like, we're not beating the Browns next week. It's just a wash, you
that
know.
was the game that I got that message through Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Browns game or the
The
Dolphins
Dolphins game.
Wow, week 1.
Week 1. And that's what kind of did it for me. I was just like, wow.
Well, because you'd also had the year before that the Tampa game.
Yeah. Which I'm hoping now that I'm hoping it was just the same person over and over again, and I'm hoping it's sorted out. Even if it's not, I'm past it now. Like, yeah, I had a lot of shit going on. I've bettered myself. I again, I'm not going to toot my own horn. I've lost 30 pounds. I've done all this stuff. I've been trying to get healthy and getting right and all this stuff. So I'm gonna chalk it up to, if you threaten my life, I'm going to call you out, and I'm going to post you on Twitter. I'm going to talk about you on live stream. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to get you in trouble, and I'm not going to let it hurt me. Yeah.
There's no place for that, man.
The last time it happened, I didn't want to bring it up. All I did was screenshot it, send it off to the proper people. I didn't want to say anything about it. But this time, I'm going to put you on full fucking blast. Like, if somebody wants to do that and be that stupid and threaten my life publicly, like, we're not publicly, but in a message that can be saved and sent out publicly, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put you on blast, and I'm not going to have any regrets. Any regrets. No regrets.
No regrets.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that. Love that that tattoo.
Yeah. I should get a no regrets. I can't get a no regrets tattoo. I'm on blood thinners.
That's such a millennial move, right? Because it's ironic and
it is. It is
mean. Yeah.
I'm on blood thinners though. I can't get any more tattoos. I'm getting surgery though. I didn't tell. I don't even know if I told you that.
They're getting surgery. Oh, for
the blood
for
clot.
Your thing.
Yeah, they're gonna go in and they're gonna go in through my pelvis, and they're gonna suck out the blood clot. They're gonna put a little mesh thing in there, and then Dunzo.
Yeah. Not the type of sucking I like around the pelvis area.
Which that consultation that I have for that is in August. I'm probably gonna have that surgery like maybe September. Which is fucking fun.
You're gonna be nice and filled up for.
I'm gonna have my recliner in here. I got a huge look at this big space in here. Gigantic. I'm gonna have my recliner in here, dude. Yeah. And I'm just gonna be chilling, watching football games. Screw it. You remember that time that I had my feet problem, and I was streaming from my recliner?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it back.
just doing a little foot fetish on YouTube.
Yeah.
Got him propped up.
Boom. Prop the feet up.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go to the Cincinnati game. I think that's the plan.
That's the one you're going to the Cincinnati game.
I'm going to that one for sure. I'm gonna try and make it down for. I want to make it to a home game. That's what I want to do.
Me and Sheila were talking about going to the Monday night game against the Chiefs.
You're thinking about going to because you're going. I thought you were going to the Chiefs, the Seahawks game. Isn't that like the week after?
We were thinking about it. And I talked to Corbin about taking them. I don't know if he can, but the Chiefs game works out better for me and Sheila. Yeah. And it's not going to be blistering fucking hot.
And that stadium should be electric. Oh God, please, if you got tickets, don't sell it. There can't be more red than teal.
I know, right? Stadium. I know. Yeah, me and Sheila were talking about that, and I think we're going to turn that into another. Like I love taking Booker, but he's going to be in school. I think me and Sheila's going to turn that into another like date weekend. Go down on Saturday, come back Tuesday. Yeah. You know, I think it'll be fun.
And you got the cross trek now to go down there.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a smooth ride.
It was. Listen, that car taking it down to Orlando last month or 2 months ago was nice. It smooth.
Right.
I mean, I didn't drive, but it was nice. It was a nice ride.
Yeah. Wow. What do you think, man? We call it tonight and get back on it next Tuesday on the eve of camp, right? 8 days away. So
8 days away. We're
Tuesday
definitely going to be doing
the Teal Deal before camp starts.
Yeah. So that's that Wednesday. So next week we'll talk about expectations.
Yeah.
And what we want to see and who we think's gonna stand out. Nick says, I was at the home opener 2 years ago versus the Chiefs. Didn't feel like a home game. Yeah, so the first game me and Sheila ever went to, I know we're going to wrap this up quick. The first game me and Sheila ever went to together was against the Chiefs. And what's his name? Damn it. Why is it slipping? Why?
Is that the game? Was it opening season like 10 years ago where
It was
where we started off, we got like a safety and that was like the only points we scored?
I can't. No, it was more than 10 years ago. It was. What's his name was still our quarterback. What's his name was still our quarterback.
Blaine.
Blaine Gabbert.
Yeah.
I don't think we passed the 50-yard line that entire game. It was, and that was even when the Chiefs sucked. We got to look that up. What was it? Was it 2013? I think.
Yeah, I think that for some reason that game stands out. I think that was the game that we only scored a safety.
Yeah, 28-2. That was the game. 2013.
I don't know.
2013.
I don't know why I remember that.
The first game me and Sheila ever saw together. That was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, that was terrible. I don't think we passed the 50-yard line the entire time on offense. It was crazy. It sucked. And who was the Chiefs QB? It was Alex Smith.
Alex Smith. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
that was probably. I think that was that Andy Reid's first year there too.
I think so. Yeah. Yep. It was Andy Reid. Yeah, they didn't do well that year. And they kind of sucked, but we were terrible.
I think that was the number 1 pick versus the number 2 pick that year too, because that was like Luke Jokel versus Eric Fisher.
Yeah. You're right. It sucked because we had our hotel planned out. We had the tickets and all that stuff. And then Sheila's car broke down. And we had to buy a new car, and that's
that story. Yeah,
I spent our money that we had saved up for the trip, like a couple $1,000s, as a down payment on a new car.
Yeah,
and we literally drove down, watched the game, and drove back because we didn't have any more money. But look at us now! Brand new Crosstrek.
No. There you go.
We go on full-fledged vacations, not a care in the world. Things are great.
Went to Epic Universe.
Epic Universe opening week. Epic Universe. Look at us now.
Who would have thought?
Just look at us. All right, that's that. I felt like that's a good story to end this Teal Deal on. And we're back.
We are. We're so back. We're here.
And it's going to get better week after week, especially when the season starts. Oh man, the Teal Deal is going to be kicking. The game streams are going to be kicking. Oh man. I'm telling you again, if you've never been there,
brother, I cannot wait to watch football
again. And this again, I'm going to say it this year. Like I said, highs, lows, doesn't matter this year. I don't care about threats. I don't care. We're watching every game, win or lose. We're going to, we're there. We're sticking with it. I need you guys as a support system. I'm going to be a support system for you guys. If the Jags go 0-18, 0-17, whatever the games are, whatever we're at now, I don't even know.
That's going to be some.
We're close.
Yeah.
You went to Epic Universe 2 weeks ago. I loved it. I don't know if you did. A lot of people say they don't love it. We loved it because we got to ride every single ride. There was hardly any wait times. It was nice. But yeah, until next time, we appreciate you guys. And we're going to end this thing with Oh, whoa! He changed it up on me with Duval.